Oh my goodness, yo. So, my phone about to fall over. Because it's just retarded and I just don't like using it. Hi. Welcome to my channel. You feel me? Oh my goodness. 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 Yo. I still ain't figured out this storage shit, y'all, yet. So, whatever. But, yo, listen. I just had to cuss my son the fuck out. Like, I just had to cuss his ass the fuck out. Like, the fuck out. First of all, earlier, my son is 11. And he almost tall as me. I'm 5'9". First, earlier, I tell him to turn the lights out. He in there heating something up in a microwave. He leaves out the kitchen while whatever's in the microwave. I tell him go turn the light out. Like, nigga, you don't pay no fucking bills in this bitch. I do everything by myself and you know that. He gonna tell me, oh, I'm going back in there. Yo, I cussed his ass out so bad. I sweated my fucking wig off, yo. I cussed his ass out so bad. Because I don't fucking play with my sons. Like, I don't fucking play with my fucking sons. Like, my sons, I know they gonna grow up to be somebody nigga one day. I don't know what type of nigga they gonna be. But my oldest son, father, he is steering him in the right direction. But he don't have, I'll say this. He's steering him in the right direction as far as educational and all of that, to be a good provider, to get an education, to get your life together. Like, he instills those things in him, but because his mental fucked up, my son mental fucked up, and he stayed testing me. He stayed testing me, right? So my fucking son, he don't teach my son like how to respect women, values of women, how to respect yourself, how to take care of yourself. Like, he don't teach my son how to take care of himself, and that's a big fucking problem for me. And when we talk about it, we get into a fucking argument. Like, we can't have a fucking conversation without it being an argument, because he's a narcissist. And he think that I'm supposed to listen to everything that he say. Like, he think that I'm supposed to just bow down and listen. Like, no, I'm not, bruh. And that's why we couldn't stay together, because I'm not a yes woman. I'm not. I'm opinionated, and I'm independent, and I like to do my thing. Like, don't try to control me. And you definitely not going to shut my mouth. Like, you're never going to shut my mouth. I would tell him that all the time. Any nigga that meet me, no, you're not gonna shut my mouth, period. I don't care if you lay hands on me. I told a nigga, like, one day this nigga put his fucking hand around my throat, right? And I was like, nigga, I don't give, you could try to stop me from talking all day long, nigga, I will thank you to death. Nigga, I will thank you to death. I will be on some motherfucking bewitched shit over here, like, nigga, you gonna stop my fucking head from moving, nigga? You can't stop my thoughts. You can't stop my thoughts, nigga. Nigga, you'll be murdered in my head so many fucking times, it'll fucking run and come true. Because I manifested like this. So it'll fucking run and come true. I might not do it, but it fucking run and come true. Like, nigga, stop playing with me. So anyway, my fucking son, he always trying to test me, right? But he don't test his father, though. Like, in my household, my kids have freedom of speech for the most part. They got freedom of speech. They never really disrespectful. You feel me? But my son, he'll try his little slick shit. And then I had to put him in this fucking place. And then he'll be like, okay, mommy. Like, boy, stop fucking playing with me. Like, I told my son, look, son, I don't know who the fuck you think you is, but you don't pay no fucking bills and you don't own shit. You don't own shit. Black men don't own shit. You don't own nothing. They down, him and my 5-year-old. My fucking son is 11 down there fussing with my 5-year-old. Like, nigga, grow your ass the fuck up. That shit pisses me the fuck off. Like, he be just doing little shit to agitate my 5-year-old. And it's just like, nigga, why you being so fucking petty? He's 5. Like, y'all over there fussing over covers. That shit. My sons trigger me all the time because they black and they boys. And I know they gonna grow up to be black men. So I'm constantly getting triggered by a lot of the shit that they do. So a lot of the times I be having to catch myself and pull it back. But sometimes I just fucking let them have it. Even my 5-year-old. Like, I told my 5-year-old, when he told me he didn't want to go to school, I said, you want to grow up and be a bum ass nigga? He said, no. I said, all right, well, then you gonna take your ass to school then. Like, what the fuck? I told my oldest son if he grow up, me and his father instill everything in him so that he can be successful, and he still grow up to be a bum ass nigga, I'm disowning him. I already told him. I'm told my oldest son, if you grow up to be a bum after everything me and your father has done for you to make sure you on the right path and you still go on the wrong path, I'm disowning you, my nigga. You will not be calling me from fucking jail or none of that shit. You ain't getting no commissary, nothing. If you grow up and be a bum ass, dirty ass nigga, he don't like to wash his ass. I'm like, wow, you been with, he be with his father most of the time. So that nigga, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why my son don't wash his ass consistently? Like, I already talked to his father about this, y'all. I just want y'all to know this. This ain't nothing new. I already talked to his father about this shit. And this is how these boys grow up to be the type of men that they are. But I already told my sons, if you grow up to be bum ass niggas, I'm disowning you. Like, I'm not playing. It is not a game. Like, y'all think, first of all, I'm not letting nobody fuck with my inner peace. Not even my goddamn kids. Nobody is fucking with my inner peace. Period. Nobody used to say my kids gonna stop my ascension. Nobody is stopping my fucking ascension. That's just dead on that. That's dead on that. Not my kids, not my parents, not my sisters, not my stepbrothers, not no strangers in the street. Nobody is stopping my ascension. So I cussed his ass the fuck out, and I tell him all the time how men ain't shit. Look at the community. I just don't be talking about men ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. No, I give him facts. I tell him, look at the fucking community. Even the one your father, he tries stuff going up middle class, upper class neighborhood or whatever, and it's a drug dealer across the street. Like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I tell my son all the time, like, I will fucking kick your ass out the door. He gonna talk about, ain't that child abuse? Call the police. Call the police on me then. Call them. Call them. I said, matter of fact, I'll call them and I'll say I have a disorderly black child in my household. I think he need a jail trip. Fuck out of here, nigga. My sons just don't know who womb they decided to come through. They chose this womb to fucking come through. Okay? They fucking chose me. They came through my womb. They got me as a mother. And I'm not playing that with my fucking black sons. I will disown them. Period. Both of my sons smart as shit. My oldest son should have been skipped a long time ago, but his father didn't want him to be skipped. Both of my kids is fucking smart as shit. They both above average in everything that they do. So but they got that from me. Because I was like that in school. I told my sons that y'all don't get that shit from your fucking father. You think you got that shit from your father, nigga? You think you got smarts that you already came into the womb with world with from your father? No. That shit came from me. And I make sure I tell my fucking children too. I don't praise they fucking fathers, even though I give his father props because he do a good job as far as the education is concerned. He makes sure that boy go to school, do what he gotta do his homework, all of that shit. He's a great father when it comes to that. But on the other side, spiritually, mentally, he fucked up. He one of them fake black conscious niggas. Like, yeah, I ain't got time for that. And he from New York. If y'all don't know, you need to know about these fucking New York conscious niggas, because they ain't shit. They ain't shit, y'all. They ain't shit. I tried to get away. It only took me 3 months. And I tried to get away. But a couple months later, I found out I was pregnant. That's crazy as shit, y'all. When I seen the type of nigga he was, I tried to get out of there. I was like, shit, I'm out of here, nigga. Deuces. None that I know, I was clink trapped, okay? And because I have PCOS, the doctors always told me I would struggle with pregnancy and all of this shit. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? If the baby go full term, I'm gonna keep it. If it don't, because I already had miscarriage before. If it's not meant to be, then the universe gonna take it. So he was meant to be here. He came through my womb. He chose this womb to come into. I'm his fucking mother, and I'm gonna cuss his ass the fuck out anytime I feel the need to. Anytime I feel the need to. Because these men, children, they will try to still try you. As a black woman, it's already in their fucking DNA. It's already in their fucking DNA to fucking try you. Like, it's already there. It's already there. And I thought, you know what I mean? I thought I chose good. You feel me? His father, good job. His father had 3 jobs when I met him. He had 3 jobs when I met him. Career jobs at that. He had his own place, couple of cars. They wasn't the best cars, but he was okay. He was all right. You feel me? He was all right. He wasn't no bum ass nigga. I tell you that. Cause his sperm wouldn't my womb don't produce bum ass nigga children, but after I said all that, right? But no, listen, look at y'all, for real. If he grow up and allow these influences to change him into a bum ass nigga, because that's what happens. It be the outside influences and that the shit that they seek outside that change their perspective on shit. But I was listening to some shit, and one of the ladies called in and said, well, what could I do? I have a black son. What you could do is tell your black son how much men ain't shit. Like, tell him that shit from day one. I've been telling my son that shit from day one. I've been studying that shit. Telling him, like, look at the African continent. They don't need, they have black faces, but they not running it. They don't even own their own land. Like, they don't even own, all them 52 countries or however many, they don't even own, none of them own that shit. They don't own that shit. They don't. So black men don't own shit. We don't have shit. The reason that our neighborhoods is fucked up, like, I just give them the facts. I don't misconstrue nothing. I keep it 100 with my sons. Period. I don't sugarcoat nothing with them. I want them to know that the community is this way, because if they see it, this is my perspective. If they see it and say, damn, this is what the men out here is fucked up. They fucking up the community. I don't want to be like them. That is what I'm hoping. If it don't happen, oh fucking well, I'm disowning them. I already listen. You could call me whatever you want. You could say whatever you want about me. I don't give a fuck, because don't nobody control my peace of mind but me. And if my sons grow up to be grown-ass men and they pieces of shit and they causing my peace, disturbance in my peace, I'ma cut their ass the fuck off. It's just that simple. It's just that simple for me. It's easier because they're going to be black men. It'll be easier for me to cut them off. But, man, please. Man, please. Man, please. Ain't nobody got to... Because like I told y'all in my last video, I'm not being no nigga statistic. Not my son. I just watched a video. Somebody was talking about how the mother called the police on her son. I wish I would. I wish I would be a nigga statistic. Ain't no way, man. Y'all seen that movie Soul? I don't know if y'all say it's a kid movie. But the kid movies be dropping the knowledge. I don't know if y'all know. But them kids, movies, animations or whatever, they be dropping that real spiritual knowledge. And Soul pretty much gives you an example of what's the process, a take on the process of what happens to your soul before you incarnate on earth. Listen, y'all. If my sons grow up to be bum ass niggas, yo, I'ma be like, I can't even think of their soul that did not want to come back to earth. Their soul, they had Gandhi talking to their soul, like all the dead, Jesus, all the Buddha. That soul did not want to come to fucking earth. Now, eventually, through an experience, a series of things that happened, and the soul ended up on earth and experiencing it, end up liking it or whatever. But listen, I'm gonna be like that. I feel like I was like that before I incarnated in this life. I feel like I was just like that soul that was just like, no, earth ain't worth it. No, earth ain't worth it. No, earth ain't worth it. Like, that's how she was. And it was a female. She was not having it. It was nothing you could say to her to get her to want to come to earth. She was like, I'm just not having it. That's how I'm going to be. That's how I'm going to be. That's how I'm gonna be next. If I gotta come back here next lifetime, and because my sons was bum ass niggas, and then I gotta come back and make it right. Like, I'm gonna be highly upset. I already know. Y'all know how them babies be coming out the womb looking mad as shit. I'm gonna come out the womb mad. When I came out the womb this lifetime, I was happy. According to my parents, I was happy. I was smiling. I did not cry when I came out the womb. I guarantee next lifetime I'm gonna be crying. If I gotta come back to Earth next lifetime, I know I'm gonna be crying. I already know I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna be just like that fucking soul in that movie. Y'all go watch that movie because I watched that movie 2 times. I want to go watch it again because it's really, really good. And it really, really, I really feel like I probably was that soul. And I'm sure a lot of y'all going to relate to that. So look, I'm ready to get off here. 15 minutes. I'm ready to get off here. I just had to come on here and tell y'all this because I had to name that nigga. I had to name that nigga like he was a nigga on the street. You gonna call the police? Then this nigga throwing out narcissistic what if questions. So if you shoot me, like, nigga, ain't nobody even say that. That's what it's already within them to be thinking stupid like that. I said, nigga, don't be saying no dumb ass shit out your mouth like that, cause I ain't even say that. That's why they don't let kids testify like that anyway, cause y'all be saying some dumb ass shit. Talking about something. If nigga, I ain't about to do all that. The fuck, I'm not going to jail over a nigga. Okay, and I'm not letting a nigga kill me if I can control it. And so that's just that on that. Yo, I had to change my clothes, take a shower, my wig sweated off because I had to cuss his ass out so fucking bad. Because this nigga's entitled. They already be feeling entitled and shit. Like, nigga, take that Anna up with your fucking father, nigga. Wouldn't even ask that nigga to buy you some new drawers and shit because your balls was hurting, nigga. The reason I gave him free speech is because he was getting bullied. And I told him, you ain't getting bullied. And after I, the mother, not his fucking father, the mother told him what to do so that he won't get bullied at school no more. Not his stank ass father. His father wanted to be like, oh, you gonna get punished and dumb ass shit. My son ain't no troublemaker. So when people fucking with him, they just fucking with him intentionally because he not no troublemaker. So I told him how to deal with his bully problem. You think I get props for that? No. You think that nigga gonna come up to me one day and say, thank you, mom. Thank you for all your guidance and shit. Thank you for stopping me getting bullied in school because my father wouldn't do nothing. You think he gonna do that? No. Because these niggas already come into the womb entitled as fuck. They come into the fucking world. I don't give a fuck what the sperm came from. Where the sperm came from. They automatically come into the world entitled as fuck. I told that nigga, he better stop playing with me. He better stop playing with me before I make the 911 call and tell him I got a fucking unruly son who needs a jail trip, nigga. Fuck out of here. These kids don't know. I'm a millennium child. I am not enough. That is sad enough. I'm not going to do no comparison because each generation got their way of dealing with shit. I'm talking about millennials born in the 80s. Boy, you about to get your whole wig snapped back. So that's it. I'm getting off of here, y'all. I'm about to smoke. Nigga, I done took my sleeping pill. I'm about to fucking smoke. I already got my blunts rolled. I'm about to smoke. But yeah, I just had to get that off my chest, y'all. Because don't let your sons, just because you have nigga sons, don't let them fucking disrespect you. I don't give a fuck if they 5 years old, 3 years old, 10, 11, 12, 20, 30, 50. Don't let your fucking male children disrespect you. Period. Especially if you're a black mom. Especially if you're a black mom. Nip that shit in the bud early. Or they gonna keep on doing, they gonna keep on thinking they can try you and try you and try you and try you and try you. When I had my son pent up in the corner, that nigga was like, please no. Like, yeah. Don't fucking play with me. Why you gotta make me go there? Cause you down here being petty, acting like your petty ass father. Anyway, like I said, I'm about to go. I hope y'all enjoy. Don't let your sons disrespect you. Check them niggas. Check them. Don't matter what age they is. Check them. And if they grow up to be bum ass niggas, cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. You don't owe them nothing. You understand me? You don't owe your fucking children nothing. If you raised them the best way that you could and they still turned out to be a piece of shit, you no longer owe them shit. because you did the best that you could. I'm talking about making sure they go to school, making sure they get good grades, making sure they have a spiritual foundation, making sure they know who the fuck they is. Because I'm spiritual, my kids have a spiritual foundation. But his father is his influence because he's a boy. My other son, his father's dead. So I'm his only influence. Oh, thank goodness. I'm his only influence. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. He's only 5. We'll see how he turn out. But my 5-year-old is sweet. He be coming massaging my feet. He come and love with me. He's a whole different type of child. So we'll see how he turn out in the next 5 years. If I'm still on here, y'all won't know how he turn out because I'm going to be talking about it. And if I'm not on here, I'm going to write a book about it. All right, I'm gone. I'm gone, y'all. I'm gone for real. I'm gone. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bring your ass back to the tribe. I swear I'm going to end my videos like that because I think that shit is so slick.